Well, I think even the things that are really, something that happened that I really tried to put in the movie, by the time you write it, set it in a different location, put Christopher Plummer in there, it's not the real thing anymore. It's not like one to one. I guess I just don't believe in one to one. So there's some scenes where pretty much I'm trying to remember as best as I can what my dad said and what I did. But there's so much translation, and if I shot it on a 50 millimeter lens or a 25 millimeter lens, it would change it. So, so there's a lot of that, and then there's lots of things where, I was trying to tell a story about love, so that focuses your memories and your vision and the story and the picking out pieces of my dad and my relationship that were about love and relationships. So there's a lot of editing there, and some things like my dad never called me and said I went to Akbar last night and what's house music, but that's very like him. So some of the real fiction things I did are actually feel very accurate in a funny way.
We've been asking everyone what their best low-budget indie story is from production. Lars and Jay told us when they came through that this was their highest-budget production, and they felt like it was a studio movie. They said, ask Mike what he has to say about their low-budget memory of production.
I didn't feel like it was low budget. Yeah, I mean, it was 3.2, but we had a great time. Of course, you could always have more days, but we had a wonderful shoot. I felt very comfortable and not squished at all.
In this post-Portlandia era, it's very easy to make fun of hipsters in East LA, and you have a very lived-in portrait in this movie of what it's like to live over there. How important is that to you, and how did you represent East LA without mocking it?
Well, I would never think of it as a hipster place. It's just where I live and a lot of my friends live, so I'm not interested in that, if it's hipster or not or whatever.
It feels very lived-in, though, in a community, whereas most people don't give it that kind of respect for some reason.
Really? I don't know. I don't know. I live there, so of course I would. And I like films where the location's a character and it makes sense. And when you drive from here to there, you're driving in the right direction in the film. And if you live here, you go to a restaurant that makes sense, or you go to a park or the LA River. So I like it to feel organic and like a real place.
Well, your film had one of the biggest amount of nominations here at the Spirits today. How important is that to you to know that you're one of the top couple independent films of the year?
Super important. I feel super lucky. Our film came out so long ago, and I feel quite fortunate. And you spend so much time alone. Like right now, I'm writing alone. It's so depressing at times, and you don't know if your film's going to get financed, and it's so hard. So anything like this is really a big boost of community togetherness, or it does matter. It might work out.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thanks.